Oh man, we're almost at the end of the month, and I just can't believe we went through all of this insanity. But this one right up here, this one's, I don't want to say it takes the cake because we've talked about some pretty degenerate stuff this month, but I don't know, man. There's at least 9 different big red flags in this one. I think we're in the middle of Tiananmen Square on this one right here. So I'm not going to go easy on them because they're kids. A 29-year-old trans skateboarder. Definitely, man. This is the future that all of the parents of these kids advocated for. So you got to reap what you sow. Defends competing against 13-year-old girls. Wait, what? People half your age, okay, you're smashing kids half your age of a different sex, you have a biological benefit, a huge advantage when it comes to competing on your side, and years of additional experience. Like, how does this work? Like, I don't get any of this. Okay, I get the whole tranny thing, right? But I don't exactly get the whole trans ageist thing. That makes no sense at all whatsoever. So what exactly are we dealing with here? A nearly 30-year-old transgender skateboarder. Well, that's all right. If the numbers and statistics are led to believe anything, you won't be competing in any more future event cycles. Anyways, transgender skateboarder claims beating a field of preteens and teen girls is justified and the first step towards joining the U.S. Olympic skateboarding team. What? Okay, like I said, there's a lot of stopping points in this one right here. Okay, so you got the obvious trans athletes, okay? And then you got a 30-year-old competing against preteens and teenagers. And then you got an Olympic skateboarding team? What the fuck is going on? Like, that is not even close to being an Olympic sport, but now it is because the Olympics are a fucking joke. Ricci Tres, 29, born Richard Batres. Hey man, the new name kind of sounds like a gang name. Right? You know, Ricci Tres hanging out the passenger side with a 40 of OE. I could see it. Says that the recent first prize showing at the border competition in New York City, how odd, okay, is perfectly legitimate, and that he does not have any advantage because he isn't buff. You're fucking 30, dude. You're crushing these kids. You're crushing teens in an athletic endeavor. The last time that we had this type of a competition that was so lopsided, it was 15-year-old boys running train on the U.S. women's national team. Trey, a former U.S. sailor. So this dude served, transitioned, and then this story's hilarious. Who served 4 years as a machinist. A machinist, that's not a word. A machinist aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln. Freed the trans athletes, huh? And is the father of 3 children. Now beats the brakes off those kids. I told the Mail that he's proud of his win. Yeah, exactly. It's the South Park meme come to life with Macho Man Randy Savage just popping the champagne and celebrating, just beating the brakes off of some fucking women. But it's not even a fair comparison at this point. He's beating literal children. Okay, like, I don't even know, okay? Like, when we've seen these trans athletes before, right? There's been, like, weight category, age category, okay, like, yeah. Fallon Fox, and who was that other former U.S., like, Special Forces Ranger, okay, who worked over some girls in mixed martial arts, okay? I forget the end trans genocide, and it's like, well, by default it would anyways, but wearing that t-shirt at the beginning, I can't quite remember there, but at least those were like weight specific, okay? So that just goes to show you that there's a inherent genetic biological advantage that men have over women, but okay, cool. And then with Leah Thompson, they were all the same age competing, so yeah, but this one right here, I don't know, man. This is, I even took $500 first place prize money, like, I guess he's got kids to feed, so it kind of makes sense. Fucking, oh, this is hilarious. I know some people are going to be upset, but for fuck's sake, what can you do other than just laugh at this nonsense? And then when you see a dude like this, nobody should have been competing. It should have just been right at the beginning. Okay, is everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, go. And then Ricky takes off and everybody else is like, the fuck is this nonsense? I ain't fucking competing against this monster here. I'm not going to go easy. Just because they're kids. Trey told the paper this week. It's funny. Yeah, it is. It's fucking hilarious, okay? Because you got this Sideshow Bob hairdo, and trying to take you serious is in the women's final. Oh, my God. Funny. It's what I'm getting beat up over most is people saying you're beating little kids, little girls. I didn't intend to do that. This is the first one I've been to that I actually wanted to win. Knew that I could win because I seen this little bitch Shiloh. And it's like, what the fuck? Last time I seen Shiloh was on a movie box. You remember that movie? It's about some dogs and shit. Now it's kids' names? I don't know. The age thing doesn't really count. Why doesn't it? Because it doesn't. I said so. You got a fucking problem with that? All right. Chill. Jeez. Don't want to mess up your makeup or anything like that. Don't want to make you look stupid. He decided he's transgender only 2 years ago. Oh, okay. And has been taking testosterone treatments, but has not had any surgical altercations. Okay. So is this a woman to a man or a man to a woman? Because they're taking testosterone, okay? Or unless he's really looking for like a super advantage over these kids. Listen, I ain't getting those titties because that's just fucking weird, okay? I don't want to be doing any surgical alterations, okay? I just want to be around a bunch of kids that are sad and show them that life is hard and you got to play to win. Like I used to play organized sports back in the day, okay? But this is like when I was playing baseball back in grade school, okay? And then we just had like a legitimate game against a second unit of the Grand Prairie Reds. And it's the semi-pro team that's around here. It's like, what the fuck? Like the Leah Thomas thing, I understood. The Fallon Fox thing, I understood. This one is, this one's just a straight up parody. Like there's nothing serious about this. I half expect this to just be lol, total fucking joke, okay? All of this was reported by like the Babylon Bee or something because this is just too fucking ridiculous, okay? But despite being nearly in his 30s, he's 29, okay? Trey said he doesn't think he has any advantage over the little girls he beat in a competition. A woman would have benefits over little girls. Just a straight up competition of somebody who has been riding the same mount, okay? Experience is an advantage. Why is it just an open age category? This makes no sense at all whatsoever. I don't think I have a physical advantage. Look at me. I'm not buff or anything. No, but you're fucking huge, okay? Here. I wish we had pictures, because that would be hilarious, too. Built like me, beating up a bunch of fucking little girls. It would be hilarious. Trey told the paper, I don't work out, really. I just skateboard. And I don't think skateboarding has anything to do with physicality. No, except for the fact that you need to move physically in order to operate the skateboard. But okay, you do you, I guess. You're already confused about enough things. So skateboarding is not physically demanding. Okay, cool. Especially when you look at kids these days. I would advise you don't be looking at those kids these days. Okay, you're in enough trouble already. The whole physical aspect of skateboarding isn't really there. It's really the skill level. Any kind of advantage you get is determined by skaters. No, it's your commitment and determination, Trey said, adding, if you love the sport, it speaks to you, and you find ways to do it, and what you do on your own board. If I have any advantage, it's that I'm extremely determined, and I get the job done. Hell, I was in the military. I got commendations for that. The things these little girls just wouldn't know. They just need to buck up and get some fucking discipline. God damn it. That's not an advantage. Everyone has the opportunity. Yeah, exactly. 13-year-old girl has the same opportunities afforded to a 29-year-old. Oh man, this shit is fucked. Middle-aged trans skateboarder. Okay, I guess they're just going to go for the throat. Also claimed that it isn't right to have testosterone requirements or separate categories for trans athletes. Nah, me neither, because I just love to see these freak shows play out. And that they should be able to compete just on their say-so. I agree, because I like to laugh at things like this too. Trey insisted that testosterone testing is too intrusive. Yeah, no, exactly. I said I'm a woman, motherfucker. You come at me with that needle again, I'll smack the fucking shit out of you. No, testosterone doesn't have any sort of an advantage. In addition, separate categories for trans athletes is the wrong approach, Trey said. Personally, I don't think segregating everything is the right way. I feel like, merch, that would be calling us different. Like a different human race when we're not. Again, why would you take the advice of this clearly disturbed individual? They don't think that there's anything wrong with competing against children, okay? There's no biological advantage of being a man, okay? And that trans people are just as much people as everybody else. Okay, you're just fucking out of this world, my guy. He also admitted that the Olympics is the main goal of his skateboarding career. Oh, he failed a testosterone test for the 2021 Women's Olympic Skateboarding qualifiers. That's bigoted. Shouldn't be doing that. Batres claims that he poses no threat to natural-born female competitors. Yeah, exactly. And if they do threaten me, I'll smack the shit out of them with that fucking skateboard. That everyone shares that sentiment. Oh, exactly. I agree. This is too funny to pass up. Speaking on the Outkick podcast, Don't At Me, skateboarder Taylor Silverman blasted critics who have attacked her for her criticism of men claiming to be women who are competing in sports against natural-born female competitors. Yeah, no, don't do that. I like to laugh at this stuff. Come on now, you're just fucking ruining my fun, and that's bigoted. Thought it was unfair at the time. It's really uncomfortable, Silverman said about competing against a trans athlete. So I just participated and went through the motions of the contest like I would try to be a good sportsman, sportswoman. He's the sportsman. But the more I sat with it and thought about it, and the more I felt like I needed to say something, because I recognize that it's a bigger issue than skateboarding. It's impacting all different sports and girls and women on all levels. Silverman also worries that leftist activists will destroy her skateboarding career because she speaks out against trans athletes. Yeah, no, exactly. It's our right to have a 100% in lockstep opinion with the left and their tyranny that they're imposing right now. Try to be just a regular run-of-the-day person, say anything about, say, I don't know, overturning Roe v. Wade. You get pilloried like a motherfucker. Just take a look at what Kane, WWE Kane, okay? The old fucking, the guy, one of the coolest dudes from back in the cut, okay? The big red mask, the big red machine, right? Not the 1970s Cincinnati Reds or anything like that. But, hey, if you knew about wrestling, you knew about Kane. Well, now, he's actually probably always has been. He's libertarian, okay? He, is the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee, okay? He's apparently doing one hell of a job, but he sent out a benign tweet, okay? Because he has his standards, okay? He knows his constituents and he expresses their emotions, okay? And their thoughts on the matter. And he said that Roe v. Wade has now been overturned. I'm going to paraphrase this, of course, but Roe v. Wade has been overturned and now states can feel free to impose whatever restrictions or guidances for abortions, whatever they want to do, okay? That was the extent of his tweet. He said other things about the Second Amendment as well, mostly in line with government bad, let people decide what the heck they want, enshrine human life as much as possible. Outside of that, just get out of the way. Okay, that was his opinion. And then you had every other no-name fucking idiot from back in the day and currently right now, and that's most fucking professional wrestlers, if we're being completely honest, okay? Just backstabbing Kane. Oh, I knew you. I thought you were, so much better than that. I'm heartbroken by this. Ugh. It almost made me not want to tune in to the AEW pay-per-view over the weekend, but whatever, right? And then you had stupid fucking, this bitch, Paige, right? She had an entire fucking movie put out by The Rock, okay, who's just another big fucking retard in and of himself. Another story for another time, but no. She puts out a tweet, Kane used to be a hero of mine, but this is a shit tier take or something like that, and whatever. Okay, I'm paraphrasing that, of course. But that was the general sentiment of her, and it's awfully fucking rich considering, you know what, hey, she has quite a promiscuous past, okay? She lives in the UK, so again, really going to affect her, so nice virtue signaling points. Staying in lockstep with the left. But hey, if she's worried about girls getting fucking squirt up in, okay, just hand out NXT women's championships for their partners to fucking jizz on. I think that's the way that you operate, right? But again, it's alright if you have a leftist approved take, okay? You're fine, you're propped up, you're a part of the Borg, okay, at that point. But if you just deviate a little bit, you will be taken off. You will be peeled away, okay? You say anything that can be misconstrued as being right of Chairman fucking Mao, and you are gone. You are excised from the party. Why you would even care about that in specifically an athletic endeavor at this point? Because they don't have your back. They just want to see this fucking clown show perpetuate. I do too, for other reasons, just because I want to see the accelerationism on this stuff, and then just, completely fucking shut it all down. That's exactly what you get, right? All you're just going to get is a bunch of B-tier men just deciding, just going to grow out my hair a little bit, and I'm a woman now. It's like, okay, stunning and brave, continue to beat these broads by fucking laps in the pool or laps on the track, okay? So when somebody ends up fucking dead on the court or on the track, that can be the blood on all of these activists' hands, and then we can just decide, how about we fucking shut this shit down? Maybe there's like weight classes and gender divisions for a fucking reason, okay? Stop listening to leftists and their stupid fucking takes. So yeah, no, next time some of this shit happens, okay, you get some big dude fucking trying to dap you up, oh, good luck, pal, and just fucking line up against you, don't do a fucking thing. That buzzer goes off, that whistle goes off, just walk away, fuck it. Let that tranny fucking run down the track, okay? Let that tranny compete. Nobody else has to. Why aren't you doing that? That's being bigoted. No, we just want a fair competition. Otherwise, no, just continue to capitulate and then get then just get beat. That's fine. Just continue to perpetuate, okay? Just keep your head down long enough. It's like, well, it doesn't affect me right now. Yeah, well, take a look at communism throughout the years. One day, you're the neighbor who's gonna get the knock on the door from the fucking KGB. So say something now while you still can. No more hiding from this stuff, you fucking losers. More Taylor Silvermans, the fewer, I don't know, Ricci Tres or whatever this BLM activist is on about. Wanda Sykes. There we go. With all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. Why don't you follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.